Okay, and I am live. Hello, I am Swabcraft, and today the Pokemon Go season has finally started anew. That means it's back to Great League and Retro Cup. And that is good for me because I tend to have more fun in Retro Cup. So I'm going to build my team really quick. I have an idea what I've used for past Retro Cups. That has worked out pretty well for me. And let's see. I don't think Empoleon is one of the banned Pokemon. Oh, it is. That's a bit of a surprise. So who from my last Pokemon? I think I can start out with Walrein today. Okay. So I have my team, and I'm fully expecting to see a lot of people just forfeit off the start, because it's often just faster for people. If you're not aiming for like legendary, it is just faster to forfeit at the start of the season. Okay, this is going to be Mud Bomb. Now I know Greninja is also banned. So after this, I'm actually going to swap to Blastoise. Okay, and they have Lantern. That is somewhat bad for me, because my team, I am doing a more of a fun idea of all water types. But I'm going to have to sack Blastoise for... I'm going to have to sack Blastoise for Walrein. Because Walrein, I think, should have Earthquake. I have not used it in a long time. Actually, I can use Icicle Spear here, but it's so low. So this is the first match, and it is going swimmingly. Technically, I could just, the fastest way to do this would simply be to forfeit all of them. There's actually a chart that basically encourages people to forfeit all their matches. Okay, and there we go. And they did have a lantern, which was not good for me, but overall, that wasn't too hard. And the good news with the season is Breaking Swipe has been nerfed. I repeat, Breaking Swipe has been nerfed. That was causing me so much problems. It actually made the season so miserable in general that I did not actually complete all the Win 500. So I'm gonna bait a Mega Horn, or see if they will shield on a Hydro Cannon, and then just Mega Horn. And for Slowbro, I think because I've already baited out a shield on them, oh, they're bringing in a Fire type. So that's not very good. Oh, and he got one shot. That was not good for them. And the nice thing about Samurott is he will outrace a lot of electric types. And tomorrow will be the raid day for the Hisui Samurott. Okay. Is Samurott gonna take out this guy's entire team? Looks like it. And with just Hydro Cannons too. And only one shield. Wow. Oh, that guy needs to go back to the drawing board with their team. But I'm not expecting any hard matches this early on into the season. I might randomly get placed against a tougher opponent. But my current idea is just using a pure water type team. Just for the fun of it. In this case, I think I'm going to go with Mega Horn first, and then try and bait out another shield with Hydro Cannon. Actually, yeah, Hydro Cannon, because I didn't shield that works out very well for me. I don't know what this Lapras is trying to go for. Might be like a Skull Bash one. This person could very well not even have a second move on it. No, just Surf. I don't have to shield this, but I think Samurott building up that much energy would be quite nice. Oh, it's a water type. Should have hit Mega Horn, but I did not react in time. And they also shielded, which is nice. And it's a Blossom with Razor Leaf, so it will probably actually fall to Whaleren. Okay. A Rapidash. I am not going to make it to Earthquake. But I can just take it out with Blastoise. It will get off a charge move, but I don't think it can do anything to Blastoise. Let me move the mouse. Ooh, Fire Blast. Well, I lose the energy on that hydro cannon. But now I have the energy to just hydro cannon the Rapidash. Okay. It'll be interesting to see if I can pull off a win streak. Normally in the early season of Pokemon Go, I just go with the fastest to rank 20 strategy, which is where you forfeit because certain ranks only require you to win 0, 1, or 2 battles in the sets to actually rank up to the next level. So what I'm doing is actually unnecessary unless I'm going for a higher rank at the end of the season. And this is good for me. And it looks like the Solrock is a Confusion Solrock. Okay. They're sending out Ballings. Samurott has done its job here, so it's time for Blastoise. And hopefully Blastoise will actually knock this guy out before it can use a charge. That is the main hope there. Okay, and there's the Solrock. And I am more than happy to just shield the Solrock, regardless of how much energy it's stockpiled. Okay, a Drifblim. And that's a good position for me, because I have enough energy for Ice Beam. Okay, and victory. Nothing particularly challenging there. And because they have Retro Cup, I can avoid all the things I really hate to face in Great League. I wish that whenever they had Great League out, they'd also have Retro Cup. Actually, now that I think about it, Retro Cup is banning Steel, Dark, and Fairy. Guy should have really shielded that. I'm actually just gonna switch to Blastoise here because of Water Gun being superior. I'm not gonna treat this guy as a serious opposition. Oh, and it's a Ludicolo. And they shield him. Okay. Okay, so that was the wrong move of me to bring out Samurott there. However, Whaleren should be able to finish this off. Oh, and have to shield it. Okay, and Icicle Spear. Okay. Okay, things are going well. And the reward Pokemon is the Hisui Sneasel. So none of the matches tonight are going to be particularly difficult. And to hit rank 2, I literally could have just done nothing and just forfeited all the matches. But I'm thinking that the matchmaking will start putting me against harder opponents soon enough. Okay, and here we have a Medicham. So to speak, the harder type of opponent. And Samurott has to win against this guy at all costs. I don't think it would be... Yeah, Power-Up Punch. Power-Up Punch might be a bit of a problem this season. Okay. Power Punch has gone to such a high damage that it's worth shielding now. I will get to Ice Beam before it kills me. Okay, and I get to Hydro Cannon before it finishes me. I'm a bit surprised by that. Oh wow, I'm surprised. I figured I'd be at such a disadvantage versus that Medicham that I would have lost that one, but no. It always helped that the last Pokemon was Water Weak, and the Grass type was a Bullet Seed user rather than a Razor Leaf user, and it was also a double weak to Ice one. Now, this could be Shadow Ball. No, it's Poison Fang. Okay, Skeledirge. I believe I should shield this. And they did shielded that, which was to be expected. Okay, I wanted to get a good amount of energy on Blastoise without it taking a Shadow Ball. Now, I might be making a mistake here. It might have been better to let Samurott faint. No, actually, this is probably ideal for me. Okay, Hitmontop. That really depends if I can knock it out with a Hydro Cannon. If it uses close combat, I think I lose. Not entirely certain here. Okay. This might be my first loss of the night. Okay, and that is my first loss of the night. I definitely made some misplays there. Dealing with a Skeledirge. I should have just let Blastoise finish that off. Okay, this is good for me. Samurott is using a Bug Fast move that generates a lot of energy. So I am sort of even with the Espeon. And Psychic Fangs, I did not realize Espeon had given that move. Okay, I'm gonna immediately switch to Blastoise after this Psychic Fangs. And preferably, I will knock out Wishcash before it can knock out Blastoise. Actually, it's probably going to be worth it to shield a Mud Bomb here, because I will have a Hydro Cannon for the last Pokemon. And I am sorry to inform you, your last Pokemon is getting a Hydro Cannon to the face. And it was a Casper. Wonderful. Okay, Claydol, the Pokemon that they've given too many moves to. Okay, double. I'm guessing their team is Claydol, a fire type, and this Daboul. I think it's Body Slam. Gonna have to shield here. And they haven't even fully powered up this Hitmonchan, or Hitmontop. And because of close combat, it's worth shielding Hitmontop always. Okay, there we go. It feels unnatural to say, there I go. It's also sort of odd to say, there we go. Okay, we have a Trubbish. Always nice to catch an extra Stardust Pokemon. So after I catch this, I'll go back to the matches. Okay, Abominus now. Okay, this actually works out quite well for me. It can't use a grass move yet, I don't think. Okay, Buzzwole. I'm not going to shield anything from Buzzwole because two of its moves are Power Up Punch and the Bug move that also is a Power Up Punch. Okay, by switching to Dragonite, that's actually pretty good for me. So my Whalewren. And because they just switched to the Buzzwole, they can't switch out their Dragonite anytime soon. And I think Whalewren versus Abomasnow is a good matchup for me. He is very likely to shield everything I do. Especially since it's the last Pokemon. Probably best for me to shield here. Okay. Actually, I did lose this during one of those matches. But all the other matches tonight I've won because it's the reset of the season, and that means easier matches typically. Okay, Gligar. And I am perfectly happy with them switching in Lickitung, because I can finish that Gligar off with Whale Rim, which is an even better matchup for me. And I don't know exactly what moveset Lickitung has. This could just be a Body Slam, but yeah, Power Whip, I was thinking it would have that. Okay, Medicham. As long as it's not Power Up Punch, I don't think it's a problem. This guy is just not going to shield anything, is he? Okay, well, they shielded that. And just barely away from... just barely from having a charge move. Okay, Psychic. Psychic got a nerf with the season, so it does less damage, probably just because of Medicham. So I'm going to Hydro Cannon here. It's going to shield. And then I'm just going to finish it off with Bicycle Sphere. Was it working up for an Earthquake or something? I think it does have some moves that could have hit me by then. Okay. Not too hard. But I'm fairly convinced you can basically do any sort of team early in the season and get away with it. Okay, Pidgeot. Pidgeot is a bit annoying because of Feather... what is it called? Feather Dust? Feather Dance? And they can either use that or they can use Brave Bird. Actually surprised they shielded that. I am okay with losing Blastoise here, but I think it's going to be an ice move. It's going to be an ice move again. Okay, this works out for me. I'm okay with Samurott taking that, just to get it over with. Now, if I was them, I would definitely use Brave Bird here. No? Feather Dance? Oh, and they have a Jellicent. That is not the best for me, but we'll see how much Earthquake does to it. Not enough. Okay, this looks like I might lose this. I probably should have saved the Samurott then just for a switch, so I wouldn't take the Feather Dance debuff, because I was going to be... made that choice because I thought that they'd definitely use Brave Bird there. Oh well. Okay. Okay, Dragonite. That's somewhat bad for me. Okay, just barely got the Icicle Spear off. Against Shadow Machamp, I do think I need Shield here. Even if it's just the energy spamming move Cross Chop. And it's Jellicent. It very much looks like they are planning to save energy on the Jellicent to Shadow Ball. My Samurott as soon as Dragonite faints, but I think I'm not going to get there. Yeah, okay. Dragon will be the worst matchup for this team. Simply because I'm just using 3 water types. Need a queen, love to see it. I am having a slight amount of lag tonight. It will probably be Poison Fang. And I am okay with shielding this because it could be Earth Power by now. A double switch? I figured they'd probably prefer to just let Nidoqueen faint. No, this is going to be Icy Wind. In this case, unfortunately, I don't think Blastoise will survive long enough to switch. And well, I will have to take the hit from Icy Wind. Okay. This guy is relying on a lot of debuffs. Oh, and then Medicham. Okay. So this is a loss. This is definitely a loss. Yeah, unfortunate. I expect I'm going to see Medicham the most in this Retro Cup. And I'll go sick and tired of it. Okay, Beedrill. I do not quite know what it can throw out. Yeah, Fell Stinger is what I was thinking. Okay. This is going to be Fell Stinger again, I think. No, Drill Run. That's unfortunate for me. So it looks like I will lose because I did not shielded that. Okay, Dragon Claw. Yeah, and there was no point in trying unless I could feign it with my chart or my fast moves, because I would need the extra energy to win. He has an entire Swampert too. Okay, well that's fine. I'm actually surprised to face such hard teams this early on. But I guess that's because of the decision to actually win. Okay. Okay, Blossom. Yeah. Oh, Leaf Blade. Okay, that's a forfeit. The whole team is weak to grass. It's a gimmick team, so sometimes they'll just lose that way. Okay. Lickitung can have Power Whip, which is a grass move that would knock out Samurott. And it does seem like they are saving up energy for a Power Whip. And they faked me out. The next one will probably be Power Whip. Yeah, okay. It was either the first or the second. And I managed to get some extra energy. And a dreadful Metacham. They should have used a charge move on me there. Letting me get off that extra move was a mistake on their part. Unfortunately, they have enough for a second Psychic saved up. And I will gladly Hydro Cannon to get rid of this guy. And now we play the roulette of who has the best last Pokemon. And they do. They have a Deoxys, which has Rock Slide and Counter. Both super effective against Whaleren here. Now, I might have been able to do better, but I think Medicham was actually going to win against Blastoise. so I didn't really have much of a choice. Unfortunate. Okay. Okay. Another glass of water. The ghost type actually resists Samurott here. Do I suspect Shadow Ball? Yes, I do. Now, I don't particularly like Great League in Pokemon Go. In fact, I rather detest it. I will typically avoid it if any other leagues are open. So if I am to win, I have to do so in a way where my last Pokemon are just very good against his remaining ones. And that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Because he has Victory Bell, and using the old water team is going to prove to be a mistake here. This will at least get a shield off of him. But there's no way Blastoise will beat a Victory Bell. Yep, and Brave Bird. Okay, and it is now midnight. So one thing I did want to do on this stream was go over some of the changes that happened for this season. Okay, those are the rewards. So what's happened this season is Mud Slap, which is different from Mud Shot, has been given more energy. Fire Spin does 1 more damage. Incinerate does 5 more damage, but it's a 4-turn move, so that actually puts it to more damage and energy than Counter. But it's also clunky because charge moves will interrupt Incinerate. So maybe that won't be overpowered. Blaze Kick is now 60 power. Breaking Swipe has been nerfed, and that is the best thing that has happened in Pokemon Go PvP in a while. Breaking Swipe was ridiculously powerful. Iron Tail, it has more energy and does more damage. Steel Wing generates more energy. Astonish does almost double the damage as a fast move. Bubble now does 8 damage. It was nerfed down to 7 because of Azumarill, and it's been buffed back up, so Azumarill is probably going to be a bit of a problem again. Scald has been buffed to 85 power, and it has a greater chance to have the attack drop, so that's a significant buff there. Psychic lost 10 power because Medicham was too powerful, and rather than change how bulk works in Pokemon Go, they're just nerfing that. Wigglytuff is getting Icy Wind. Poliwrath, Abomasnow, Avalugg, and its other form, Frigibax and Arctibax, all are getting Icy Wind. Dedenne is getting Parabolic Charge. I don't know how good that move is. I think it was only on like one Pokemon. Alolan Raichu, Trailblaze. All these guys are getting Trailblaze. Alolan Raichu is somewhat, has been used somewhat, but all the rest not so much. Maybe Raichu occasionally. Yeah, Trailblaze is not really that relevant. Alolan Sandslash getting Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is still somewhat of a bad move, but it does give it coverage against some of the stuff that was particularly hard for it, I think. Delibird is irrelevant. Fly is... I think it's a fairly good move, but I think Sky Attack is still going to be better. And I think that for Talonflame, it's still just going to use Brave Bird instead. Vikavolt got Fly. That might be interesting for coverage. Slowbro and Politoed and Slowking get Scald. Quillfish gets Stalled. Suicune gets Stalled. That's probably going to be a major one. Ludicolo. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. Ludicolo getting that is probably one of the bigger things that's happened. Wailord. Wailord already had Surf, and it wasn't good. It needs a low energy cost ice move or something instead of that. Wishcast getting Scald might make it a bit more competitive with Swampert. Crawdaunt getting Scald. It has Crabhammer. You would probably use Crabhammer instead. And it's too fragile to really be relevant. Vigoroth getting Rock Slide is probably going to be a very, very big thing on Limited Cups. Vigoroth tends to get a lot of usage in cups that prohibit 5 or so types, but allow normal. Any cup that allows normal but bans fighting type, Vigoroth will really shine in, and Rock Slide just gave it some way to deal with flying types. Toxicroak getting Shadow Ball is actually pretty major. Though, you would have to give up... You wouldn't give up Mud Bomb, but you would have to give up Sludge Bomb or Dynamic Punch. And just the threat of it having Shadow Ball will be pretty big. Alicent, I think it already had Astonish. Articuno getting Triple Axle might be pretty major. Same with Frostlax. I think Triple Axle is a fairly good move. And Cryogonal, I think Cryogonal is irrelevant. Delibird is definitely irrelevant. Okay. But that doesn't really give me any team building ideas outside of Ludicolo. Ludicolo got Scald. It actually got... Bubble was buffed too. I don't know how many moves Ludicolo has. It has Ice Beam. They might actually be better on it. Leaf Storm is definitely bad. I might go with Energy Ball and Scald. I don't know how many TMs this is going to take. This is such a terrible mechanic. I don't even know. Well, I can check if they've added it properly to the move pool. They haven't added. They said they added Skull, but it's not there yet. No wonder. No wonder. That's annoying. That is deeply annoying. No? Let's see. No, it does have it. I'm just super unlucky. Oh, there we go, finally. I was thinking that they didn't have it. Okay. Oh, Axu. Okay, we'll get back into the matches. Oh, and there's a rocket balloon. I'll take care of that really quick because that'll just... No, I don't care about Arlo right now. Arlo rewards a Bell Sprout. Okay. I think I'm gonna start with the Ludicolo. I've built up a lot of different things. I kind of do want to rank with just a water-type team to start. Because I find that sort of amusing. But I'm thinking of switching to a fire-type team. Okay, Greedent. Okay, let's see how fast I get to Skull. Okay, Trailblaze. Do I shield this? I think it's not the worst idea in the world. Okay, this is not particularly good now. Cresselia? That's nightmarish. Weak connection. Problem is if they just use Brave Bird, it will probably one-shot here. And I don't know if lag prevented me from getting that... lag might prevent me from getting that... move off. Yeah, this is a loss. I can't beat the Cresselia in the back. I think I was just lagging there. Okay, Driplim. Okay, let's see what move it's going to use. Icy Wind. And we traded attack drops for attack drops. But it's clear that they are winning the fast move battle. Kinda hoping they were gonna switch there, but they didn't. Okay, they got a lantern. And I think it's fine to let Welrin faint here. Nidoqueen. This is still very much gonna be my win. And I'm gonna shield here. And we will see if they're just baiting Poison Fang. Well, they didn't have enough HP to do anything. Though that set was rough, it doesn't really stop me from ranking up. And I really do not like this reward tire. Everything is worthless here. So even if I win, I feel like I'm losing. Now, unfortunately, I feel like the best move here is to let Ludicolo faint. Okay, that's worth it. Let Ludicolo faint. Yeah. It could use superpower here. Are they just spamming dragon types? Their team might be all 3 dragon types. not sure if lag prevented me from getting the first move. Oh yeah, their team is all 3 dragon types. Well, good on them for having a theme team. Of course, their theme is one that is very good against my theme. And a very good Retro Cup is very good for that because Fairy and Steel are banned. So doing an all dragon type team actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, terrifying match. Well, I do not have anything particularly good for this. I know I accept pretty much losing every time there's a grass type with this team. If they have a fire type in the back, I can make up for it. Oh, they baited me. They don't have Earthquake just yet. They're just going to use Icicle Spear, I think? No, they actually did have Earthquake. I'm surprised by that. And Bubble is not very good against Wall Raid. Now let's see if they shield this just to try and get off an Earthquake. Okay, well that got off the last charge move. But if they get off an Earthquake here, it's doomed. Yep, it's doomed. And their last is Swampert. And they still have the Superior. Yep, okay. So Ludicolo is not doing as well as I thought it would. It might be better as a Razor Leafer. But since I saw that Triple Dragon team, that might be the way to go. And we can even double down a little further than just Triple Dragon. We're gonna double down to Triple Ground Dragon. If someone uses an electric type against me, they better watch out. Seems that Flygon is so fragile that this Dartix is winning with just Razor Leafs. Now, will I have the... If Garchomp survives this, it will actually be pretty decent, but no, it doesn't. That's unfortunate. And Gabite is just a joke. It's a... They did not give Gabite good moves either. The only way I was winning that is the last Pokemon was Electric type. It will actually be kind of funny if I even win any with just... They did not use any charge moves. They definitely had the energy to use a charge move. They were deliberately losing there. They were deliberately losing there. Electric type. So it is using bug fast moves. So the electric part doesn't really matter. And it's probably going to be using lunge. Oh, energy ball. Well, I was gonna shield lunge or that anyway, so that's fine. Okay, it's Tropius. And it's a Razor Leaf Tropius. So really the only way for me to deal with this is with Garchomp. They should not have shielded that. Yeah, I will definitely shield this. I think it does have, like, Solar Beam. They should not have shielded that sand tomb. Okay, med cargo. I'm actually surprised with how good the Gabite is doing. Now, I know that's partly due to them shielding a move that they shouldn't have ever shielded. Okay. That worked out well. And that Gabite, I spent so much Stardust on it. Purely as purely for the meme of having a 3 Dragon Ground team. I actually think I can lose the flag on here, and it would be fine. And just go full bore with Garchomp. I don't think it's at the point where it can have Blizzard yet. Okay. Ooh, Skull really hurts now. Do I shield? Well, I think I have to. Because I'm gonna need... unfortunate. This is gonna be a loss. If there is the attack drop, he should have had a swallow. Oh, and he has the second med boy. Yeah, this is definitely a loss. And of course, Dragon Ground removes the Dragon type's resistance to water and grass, which are probably their most beneficial in this league. Okay, well, there's rank 6. I am going to... let's see. I think that'll be fine. And this will definitely be a better Dragon type team. I don't know if I have moves on all of these guys, though. So I will have to figure that out as I go along. Oh, and Poliwrath. Poliwrath recently got Icy Wind. Unfortunate. Of course, when you're using a now all Dragon type team, Ice moves will be a pain. Okay, let's see. And just at Sky Attack when it can attack. Oh well, I think this one's gonna be a loss. Now let's see if I have a second move on this Dragonair. And no, I don't. I never got a second move on this Dragonair. And the Poliwrath will definitely finish me off. Yep. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna finish this set. And then call it a night. Do I want to give the second move to that Dragonair? Probably not, actually. Okay. And that's more beneficial. Yep. Immediate forfeit. I am just so skilled. Though, as I mentioned earlier, when I was reviewing this changes, they gave Vigoroth Rock Slide, so Vigoroth could have actually held its own against Altaria. As Altaria does take a while to build energy for its charge moves. Okay, Raichu. And in this case... I'll just save all of my shields for the jump fluff. The jump fluff will actually die just from fast moves. They're just not going to shield anything. Okay, well that worked out decently well. Okay, and that is very bad for me. It might actually be a straight up loss for me because of the whale run. That's just how bad the matchup is. I think I shield here. Okay, it's done for this. And yeah, it's not worth it. I need to save the shield for the whale ring. It's fortunate that Alteri is flying type, though. Oh wow. It is definitely going to defeat Dragology. Well, let's see how much this does. Aquatail is definitely not going to hurt this. Well, I can finish it off here. The Stunfisk probably has the energy to just fire something off really quick. Yep, and didn't even need to fire something off. Well, I knew if I faced the whale ren, it would probably result in a loss. I'm actually probably going to look through my dragon types, because I'm interested if I can actually make a strategy work. Even if it's winning 3 times out of the 5. They have an Abominus now, and that is really not good for me. Now, because this is low rank, they might actually have non-Weather Ball as their moves. And they might not have taught Weather Ball, they might have like Blizzard. Nope, they do have Weather Ball. They probably should have just used that earlier. There's really no reason to bluff it. Because I absolutely need to shield Weather Ball regardless. Okay. Okay, that worked out very well. I think I'm going to need to Sky Attack as soon as possible, because Aerial Ace is just going to knock me out. Yeah. Okay, and that puts me on a fairly decent level. Well, the Swampert's probably going to win. Because Swampert can get to Earthquake very quickly. If I can get off one more Aqua Tail, I would have been able to win, but it's definitely going to have Earthquake now. Oh, it's using Hydro Cannon. And it didn't let me use the Aqua Tail. Was I touching somewhere wrong on the screen, or was it a tie? It might have been a tie. Well, either way, I was going to lose that Swampert if it used Earthquake. Okay. And I think that's a good stopping point. Got to lucky number 7. I do have a few more matches I could do today, but I don't feel like doing them. And with that, I will, I guess, catch a few Pokemon. But regardless, that's it for tonight. So I'm going to put on my end screen. And thank you for watching. I'm thinking of streaming Pokemon Go quite a bit more on Rumble. And this is Rumble exclusive for now. I might end up uploading it to like YouTube. But for now, it's Rumble exclusive, and I'm only going to be streaming on Rumble. But anyways, that's all for tonight. Thank you for watching, and I have been Swabcraft, and have a good night.